Hi everybody, I'm Cindy and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how I did this holiday card. Now, it's different because I'm actually showing you the completed piece. Normally, I would just introduce myself and say what I'm about to do. But this one is different because I've already completed it. And what happened was, I used this camera from the I Ain't Got Money for That episode that I bought from Temu for like $54.50, I think. And this camera did its own editing for me. Apparently, this camera cannot handle like long segments of video time. And it cut it down to 3 segments. And one segment, a chunk of the time was gone. I'm like, whoa, what the heck happened? So I already did an intro to this episode, but I decided, hey, I'm going to switch it up a little bit and show you what happened. So I decided to use this camera because I like to try and get close in to get some details. Look how I did the cardinal. Yeah, you see it's the half moon and with the little sprig. And it's a very loose rendition, and I keep saying that in the video. This is a very loose rendition of a cardinal, but you do get the idea that there is a cardinal sitting on the branch. So in the process, what I did was, this is 4x6 Arches paper, 100% cotton. It's I took this from this pad, this large pad, and I just cut it down to 4x6 card pieces. So this is one of them. Arches is the best paper. So I cut it down to this, and what I did was I did wet on wet technique, and I wet the paper first, and then I applied the background color. So in one scene, you see me almost completing the background, and then the other scene, I'm about to work on the cardinal. So I'm like, wow, there is a whole chunk of time missing from this episode that I can't get back. Because when I completed this background, I said, I have to wait until this dries in order to continue what I'm going to do. So, and I also used, for the first time, masking fluid, which I'm not crazy about, as I mentioned it several times in the video. It totally, like, beyond destroy. I mean, I know you're not supposed to use good brushes when you're using masking fluid. And yeah, look what it did with my brush. I mean, it's totally gone. Totally just gone. It's gone. So, and what happened was, I don't think I explained why I didn't like how it treated the branches. I wanted to get a fine line with the little branches here, and I just could not. It was all clumpy, and so that's why I removed it. But I left the cardinal fully masked. And this is the first time I've ever done a cardinal, and I've decided to, I've seen enough tutorials. One tutorial I'm going to try and find and link below, because Ellen Cremy Trent did a great demonstration on how to draw a cardinal. She cut it down to basic forms, and I said to myself, gee, I think I could do that. So I'm going to see if I could do that with you right now. Now, let's see. I'm going to be using this basic sketch pad. So let's see. It's the first time for me doing this in front of everybody, sitting down, not over a desk. I'm going to be using this HB pencil, or actually, what is it? 8H pencil. So what Ellen broke it down as, think of it as a half moon. So that's what I did. I just drew, because it's a half moon, and she had done, it surfaces both the head and the body. So, because mostly birds have necks and they have like round faces, but cardinal is just one half moon, body and face. So I'm like, I think I could do that. So let's see if I could do it here in front of you guys. So do the half moon, and then it's not quite good half moon. Is it half moon? Do the half moon, and then you just do the line, and then here you do the triangle for the beak, and circle for the eye. Well, circle for the eye. This is not the best, but you get the idea. circle for the eye, and then you just add the little flare here that he has, he or she. And then for the wing portion, just do this, another half moon. And you could do a line if you want, and then you just do little lines here, triangle, thin triangle for the tail. And then I don't think it comes out that bad, being that it's vertical and I'm drawing in front of the camera. So then you just do the little legs. Let's see, I'm gonna see if I can do the little legs. And just sticks, just lines, and then you could just do, the branch could just come out like that. And then you could just expand the branch, there. So that's basically what I did. Only I did the other side actually. I went down and then had branches over here. So I think anybody could do this, because I just did it. It's not the best, I have to admit, but you get the idea. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what this episode is. And what happened, what I also did was, I used stickers for the moon. I used these stickers, Avery stickers, because I didn't want to deal with tracing, doing the circle and then painting around this. It's like, so I used these stickers, and I used it has to say the word removable, because if it doesn't say removable, that means it's going to tear up the paper when you try to lift up the sticker after you finish painting, which is, I hate when that happens. Thank goodness it hasn't happened to me yet. So watch me do this painting with this camera from the episode. I ain't got money for that episode. Now what I did was, I did upgrade my iPhone. I had to finally upgrade it because it kept crashing. It was iPhone mini, and it was not working at all. So I upgraded it. So that's where my money went. Come with me as you see me complete this painting. I'm not gonna put it in the Etsy shop. This 4x6 painting, I'm gonna turn it into a card, and I'm gonna send it to a friend of mine because I know she likes Cardinal, so I'm gonna send this to her as a Christmas card, as a holiday card. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I think I'm gonna retire this camera. I think I'm just gonna stick with the iPhone. Hi everyone. So today's holiday card, I'm going to be working on this cardinal, sitting on a branch, looking at a moonlit sky. And what I've done, I did a quick sketch. I hope you can see it. I think you can. Did a quick sketch of the cardinal and the branch and some pine needles there. And what I did was I masked the cardinal out, and I tried to mask some of the branch here and some of the branches here. What I did was I just Googled cardinal, and I came up with this. There's a bunch of cardinals here, and I focused on this one. So I did a quick sketch. I'm not going to be as detailed as this one is, but I did a quick sketch of that. And when I did a quick sketch of that and the cardinal and the branch and the little branches inside, it's going to be against the moonlit sky. That's the blue moon. That's the little thing there for the moon. And it's going to be a dark blue background. And I tried to mask him using this masking fluid. This is the first time I've ever used this fluid. And now I understand why artists don't really care for it that much, because I realized that I don't like it that much either. Because, number one, what's this called? Marte masking fluid. It's clumpy, has a tendency to smell, and that really aggravates my seasonal asthma, which is not good. And look, I really can't, aside from the cardinal, I tried to do the branches, and it's not really coming out that well. So what I'm thinking of doing, and look what happened. Artist said to use crappy brush, and look what happened to my crappy brush. I'm so happy to use my crappy brush, because this brush is officially ruined. So what I'm going to do, when you come across things like this, and you say to yourself, wow, this has all the makings of an epic fail, but you have to reanalyze the situation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the cardinal masked out. I'm going to leave it the way it is, but I'm going to remove the masking from the branches using this kneaded eraser. So that's what I'm going to do. And what I've decided to do was to use good old gouache, white gouache. So the branches are going to be white. The branches and the needles are going to be white instead of green and brown. So that's my take on it. So I'm not going to bore you watching me remove the masking. So when we come back, we'll do the background. Okay, so I'm almost done with removing the masking fluid here. I think I'm almost done. Took my little sketch along with it. So you see, I left the cardinal there. And what I did was I just used one of these dots from Avery to simulate this is going to be the moon. And rather than go ahead and draw a circle and mask this out, I just use this. And make sure when you get it, make sure it says removable. That's very important. So what I'm going to do now is work on the background. I'm going to use my Paul Rubens Professional Half Pan palette. Use that. I think I'm going to use these three blues. I'm going to use that. Let me position this. You won't be able to see it, unfortunately. You won't be able to see the colors, which is a shame. But you know what it is. So I'm going to focus on doing the background. I have my water wells here. Let's see if I can put it back in order. So to do the background, I'll use the square brush. It's 5/8 square. Square brush, let me spritz. Let's start. Okay. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this 1-inch flat brush and I'm going to do a wet thing. It's the first time I've ever done a cardinal. So let's see. But that's half the fun. Whether or not it's going to turn out really nice or not so nice. Being careful about wetting the cardinal. Okay. Now let me break this out. Start using this. Whoa, look at that color. Wow. Isn't this nice? Paul Rubens' colors are so vibrant. I love them. And what I'm also going to do is do this. Well, that's even more. Okay. I know, I masked this cardinal out, but I'm still careful. I guess I really don't trust the masking fluid that much. Excuse the arm. Wow, look at that. It's going to be a nice I'm going for a midnight blue sky. I think the paper is almost still damp. So it's dry now. So I think what I'm going to do is remove the masking from the cardinal. Oh, some of it leaked. Oof. Okay, some blue here. I don't think you can see it though. Let me see if I could put it closer. Yeah, you see it leaked. Some of the blue. Like I said, I don't think I'll be using this masking fluid anytime soon. I'm not a big fan of it, so I understand why people don't like it. Oh, and it removes the drawing of the cardinal. So let me get the picture back. It's going to be a loose cardinal. So, see, I have this as reference. Oh, actually, I see something here. Okay. So it's going to be a very loose cardinal. very loose cardinal rendition. Okay, so the eye is over here. It's not that close to the beak. All right. Okay, so it's more like that. That. Okay, it's interesting. I'm just sketching where the dark. It's gonna be a series of dark reds, and value of reds. Oh, Dogecoin is up. Oh, yay! Too bad I don't invest in it. But let's see. Okay. Well, I'm not too crazy about how this mask turned out. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this orange. Cardinal's gonna be a wash. Alright, so what I'm going to do, thinking as I go along. Let me see, too much. Alright, now I'm doing dark. His face area. Okay. Bled a little over here, but that's okay. Let's see if I could mop it up a little. Maybe just I'm gonna smooth this out a little bit. Excuse the arm, the hand rather. I'm gonna see. I mixed a little brown with the red. Put this over here. There's some more blue over here. It's really missed it. I'm gonna go back to a light orange. Do his beak. Okay. Yep, I'm using a Q-tip. Gotta figure out a way to mask this without using the masking fluid. I really don't want to use that again. It's too clumpy, smelly, and it ruins brushes. I don't have that many bad brushes or crappy brushes to use. Okay, there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do the branches. So I have my Marie's titanium white gouache. I'm going to use that. Gouache is our friend here in this instance. Okay. I know it looks like a blizzard now. So guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to splatter. Splatter goes everywhere. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I have something better. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of the splatter with white gouache. And I'm going to use metallics because why not? I'm going to use the MAB Mirror Series metallics. Look at that. I know, I've used them before. I'm always in awe. So I'm spritzing it now. Yeah. Oh yeah, the bird's getting it too. Ha! One of the birds should be getting it. That's a good question. Let me see, hold on. Maybe I could pull some of it up. Yeah, I could. Okay. I happen to have some tracing paper here. Trace the bird, the cardinal. It's okay if his feet gets it. And I have this second X-Acto knife. So I'm going to cut out the shape. Why not? I'm going to cut out the shape using this X-Acto, second X-Acto knife. Let me do that. Alright. It's not the best, but it'll be enough. Let me just cover this. Yep, let's cover him up. Yep. Perfect. So just when I was almost finished, this camera just died on me. It said, bye. Battery out. Bye. I'm like, oh wow, I'm just about finished. I'm almost done. So I'm going to do a little bit more splattering because I don't think there's enough. Okay, let me continue. Let's see how far this goes before it just dies again. Let's see. Okay, so I'm getting the red flashlight. So before the camera dies again, I think it almost looks nice. What do you think? Wow. Oh, let me remember move this. There. Look. Wow. Okay. I think it turned out really nice. What do you think? Leave your comments below. I think I'll work a little bit more on the cardinal. Just give it a little bit more definition. Maybe some dark reds here. Maybe under the belly. A little bit here in the tail. But I'll let you know how it turns out. I'll give you the I'll show you the final piece. But I think this turned out really nice. Let me know.